get it. Carried on by Callaghan.
Here it is! Call it!
Yes! The penalty! That's the penalty! And that's the game! All Blacks into the semi-finals!
Everybody stand up! We'll stand up together. We'll get more energy.
Brings the line out. Quick hands.
Stand it up, guys.
Next up, here's Will Jordan in the
Here we go.
Now the kick is
Here we go.
on. Jordan himself. Oh! Trick from Will Jordan. Tapped up off the back, and they're going to a maul. And it's a maul, and it is all over. The Springboks have won their fourth Rugby World Cup. And the William Webb Ellis Trophy is handed to Sia Khaleesi and the Springboks, winners of the 10th Rugby World Cup.
Kia ora, welcome to Angry Dad. Wow, what a World Cup final. Hope you got a chance to see it. It was amazing, it went right down to the wire. Spoiler alert, there was only 1 point in it. It was 12-11 to the Springboks. So first of all, congratulations to the Springboks on another amazing World Cup win. 4 World Cup wins now. And you won by 1 point in the quarterfinal, 1 point in the semi-final, and 1 point in the final. So well done, you did everything you needed to do to win, and no more. So your fans must have been on an amazing roller coaster ride, just as the All Black fans were. And well done. Yeah, you came out good on the other side, and all credit to you. Well done for being an amazing rugby nation and having amazing fans. Congratulations. For the All Blacks, thank you for contributing to an amazing spectacle too. You went down to 14 players, but you didn't let that stop you. You fought right to the end. And I was thinking, what was the difference between the two teams? You'd have to say, actually, when you put all the cards aside and all the refereeing decisions and the TMO aside, it came down to goal kicking. So Handré Pollard managed to get a 50-metre kick to kick South Africa into the final from the semi-finals. And then Jordie Barrett had the same kick to make, and he kicked it, and was sailing towards the post, and it just faded left, and he missed it. And that was the World Cup. That was it. What do you need to win a World Cup? Defence, and a decent goal kicker, a really good high-level goal kicker. I think the difference between the two teams was South Africa took all the points on offer, and New Zealand missed a conversion and missed a penalty, and that's 5 points right there. So if you're an All Blacks fan and you're thinking this, that and the other, the All Blacks had it within their power to win that game. They missed the conversion, they missed the penalty, and either one of those kicks would have put pressure back on the Springboks. The Springboks would have been chasing the game, and especially Jordie Barrett's kick, it would have only left them about 5 minutes to try and come up with something with a drop goal of their own. So yeah, what an tight, intense match. The defence was amazing. New Zealand getting a try against South Africa. It's the first time anyone scored against South Africa in a final, so well done to New Zealand there. It's got me thinking that in the next World Cup, what you really need to invest in is a Handré Pollard type player, someone who might not be the flashiest in their position, but who can just kick goals, can just come on and kick goals whenever you needed to. It needs to be an Alan Donald type player on steroids. Not literally on steroids because that's illegal, but just a person who comes in, they've got one job for the team, and that's just smash those points over, get those kicks. It would have made the difference for Argentina. They missed a penalty against England in the third and fourth playoff, which would have sent it to extra time. It made a difference for New Zealand. They would have put a lot more pressure on the Springboks if they'd made that penalty or the conversion. Richie Mo'unga's kicking during the tournament was okay, but not amazing. Not Dan Carter type kicking. England, I think you had Owen Farrell, and he kicked pretty well, including a drop goal, so he was pretty good. Johnny Sexton, he missed a penalty against New Zealand late in the game, which would have made it a 1-point game. Then the Irish could have set up for a drop goal or a penalty. So kicking. What came down to this tournament? It actually came down to the kickers. One other thing that I really liked about the final was Peter Steph du Toit. His tackling was insane. I think he was man of the match, but he shut the All Blacks down. He hit a lot of the backs. He got up on the kicks. He hit the backs nice and hard. He stopped a couple of plays dead in their tracks. And then the number 7 for New Zealand in the Ireland game, Sam Cane, did a really good job. I felt like it was the re-emergence of the open side flanker in World Rugby. It had gone, in my opinion, a bit dormant after Richie McCaw's amazing career. Now with Sam Cane helping the All Blacks win against Ireland and Peter Steph du Toit basically helping on defence, really snuffing out the All Black attack. That's the return of the open side flanker as well. One other shout out before I close up is a guy called Kwaka Smith. I just love his intensity. He comes on, he's a no-nonsense player. He's got the good old broken nose going on there. He just gets in there and he steals the ball and he makes tackles, and he scored a try against the All Blacks at Twickenham. He's just a good old-fashioned, honest player. Good on you, Kwaka Smith. You're my other favourite Springbok player with Peter Steph du Toit. So well done to both teams. I know the All Blacks will be hurting, but that sport, as Fozzie said, one team's got to win and one team's got to lose. And this time it was the Springboks. Next time, hopefully in the next 4 years, New Zealand will be investing in younger players and really go through that World Cup cycle with a new coach, a new set of players, and see if they can peak for the next World Cup in Australia. And same with the Springboks. Springboks will be doing the same. Yeah, so in summary, for all those teams out there that are rebuilding, don't forget the goal kicker, and don't forget an amazing open side flanker. All right, see you at the next World Cup. Ciao.